Welcome, super entrepreneur, to this business tip that I absolutely love. This is 4 questions that will help you find more customers, more ideal customers that you actually want to work with, sell to, and get to know in your business journey. So, there's 4 questions. Make sure you stick around to the last one because to me, it is the absolute most important one of the 4. So, the first one is, what kind of content does your ideal customer or client consume and why? What about that content, that TV show, that movie, this YouTube video? What about that information? What about that entertainment? What about that experience that they are getting from consuming that content? What are they listening to? What are they watching? What are they reading? And why? If you can answer that question, things start to get a lot clearer for you when it comes to figuring out who that ideal client is. Speaking of that, I have a free workbook that includes 64, not just 4, but 64 questions to help you dive deeper into the mind of your ideal customer profile, also known as an avatar. That's what we're building here with these 4 important questions in this video. And again, stay tuned to the end. You're going to want to know that last question before you go and download this free PDF workbook from superjoepardo.com/avatar. Pop in your email address and you will receive it right into your inbox. Now let's get to the second question, which is, where do they shop and why do they shop there? It's so critical. Like, if you have customers that you're trying to reach in the outdoor space, then knowing that they shop at Bass Pro Shop or the Cabela's, is so helpful to just to be able to look and say, well, what is it about those companies that they are creating for your ideal customer to go to, say, over just a Dick's Sporting Goods for their outdoor needs, right? Their outdoor camping or hunting needs and fishing needs and all those things. Why are they going to those companies instead of the other ones? It's really important to answer that question, because you can start to really dive deep into the marketing mindset that they are reaching with those companies are reaching with to reach that ideal customer that they have. Now, number 3, and remember, stay tuned to number 4, because that is the critical question for helping you figure out who your ideal customer is and then being able to find them. So, number 3, what brands they know, like, and trust so that they buy from them, and why do they know, like, and trust them? So, diving deep into, like, are they a Coke person versus a Pepsi person, an Apple person versus an Android person, a Ford person versus a Dodge person. This is so critical. When you understand what kind of brands they're already buying, you have the work and the research into that customer mindset is already been done for you. You just have to go back and research what those companies are doing to reach their ideal clients, which might have overlap or should have overlap with your ideal client. Once you've gone through more clearly identifying who your ideal client is, we should work together to craft your better offer, your better marketing and content strategy. So you can learn more about that by going over to superjoepardo.com/growth. That's superjoepardo.com/growth, and learn about how you can work with me to craft a better offer, a better marketing strategy, and a better content strategy for reaching your ideal clients. So go over there and check that out. Now we got number 4 coming up. This is the final question that I think is so critical that I saved the best for last. What problem are you solving for your ideal client or customer? if you can say it in about 7 words, start writing it down, right? Get your pen out and write down what is the problem that you are solving for that ideal customer. Then all of a sudden things get even more clear, not just for you, but for your customer to understand what it is that you do for them. What's the results that you can produce for them? And if you can keep it in about 7 to 10 words tops, then you are gonna hit a home run for sure. Ding, ding. So let me go and recap real quick. What kind of content do they consume and why? Where do they shop and why do they shop there? What brands they know, like, and trust from and buy from, and why? And then number 4, what problem are you solving for them? You answered those 4 questions, you are well on your way to figuring it out. If you want to get really in depth, go to superjoepardo.com/avatar and get my 64 questions workbook. It's a lot. And I think if you really want to get real in depth here, you should think about doing this for every marketing campaign that hits a slightly different target. If you're a small business owner, we don't have the luxury of, billions of dollars to be able to make that happen, where you're like, oh, we'll just, drop $1 million on a pilot commercial program or pilot social media ad that will just run and see, how does it test the waters. You got to be really focused. So you want to get your avatar down to one person and go from there. So again, go to superjoepardo.com/avatar, get the workbook, do the work, and when you're ready, go to superjoepardo.com/growth, and we can work together on taking your marketing, your sales, your content strategy to the next level. I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Take care.